We're now joined by the Daytona Supercross champion, the 250 class, Adam Cianciarulo. It's great to see a local rider from Port Orange, grew about 6 miles from here, win here at Daytona. Adam, you did a bunch of media early in the week talking about coming back here, and you said it would be very special. Tonight, you win here at Daytona. Talk about how that felt and what it means to you.
It's just surreal. I mean, growing up here, it's the first Supercross race I ever went to. You know, I didn't even have any idea really about the sport or anything. It was just kind of one of those family deals. And it's 3 or 4 years old, back when it was a night race, still watching RC, MC back in the day, and just kind of where I fell in love with the sport, you know. And getting close to winning here when I was here my first time in 2014, and then just kind of going through everything I've gone through since then to get back here and to win my first one in 3 years in front of my home crowd, it was unbelievable.
Talk about the race. You took the lead right off the bat and held it for 15 laps. Did you feel the pressure for that position, and did you feel the energy from the crowd there toward the end? What got you through it?
Yeah, I felt really good all day. Really confident in my riding, and I knew that in the heat race I got a good start, but I went past the corner and was in like 6th, and I felt everybody in my camp too was like, dude, you rode really good, and I got 4th. So it's like, I knew I was going to have to get a good start to be successful today. It was so one line, especially in the sand. It was ridiculous, and I was actually running a paddle tire, so just to get through there a little bit better. But yeah, I was able to sneak by Joey there. I actually lined up next to him, which we're not supposed to do, really. Mitch isn't a big fan of that, so I was rolling into the gate. My mechanic was getting some heat over the headset about me lining up next to Joey, and I was like, dude, I'm sorry, but this is the only decent rut left available. And luckily he got actually a better jump than me. I just followed him, was able to square under him, because I knew if I didn't square under him there, I was probably going to get 2nd. So I was able to get that done, and then I told him every time we went through the sand, I was trying to blow those things out just to get a little bit of a gap on him. But no, it was good.
Excellent. We'll open up for questions. We'll kick it off with Godwin first, right up front, and then we'll go up here.
Just Adam, just tell me the raw emotion that you felt right when you took the checkered flag for this win.
Yeah, I think for me, it's just been 3 years of just me thinking about that moment. I mean, just anywhere. I mean, I could be driving to Starbucks in the morning, and it's like, what am I going to say on the podium after I win again? You know, it's surreal. I mean, I just want it so bad, and just to kind of have it all, and just here, you know, Daytona, like right where I grew up, you know, staying with my parents this week. It's just crazy. Like you just don't know it's going to happen like this, and you know, I've gone through a lot and it sucked, but I mean, just this moment in itself is worth it. Just to get back here, it's you know, the emotions are incredible.
Okay. Stay up front.
Adam, this is Godwin again. From what I saw on Supercross Live, it said that you were leading the points now. So not only did you get the win, but you're leading the points.
Actually, you're still 3rd in points, but 7 points out.
You're only 7 points out of the lead now, Adam, because of this win at Daytona.
I like what you said better.
Yeah. So that's got to mean something, getting these points and zeroing in on that championship.
Yeah, definitely. I think the goal coming in here today was definitely to take some points away from Zach. Obviously, for myself, I wanted a good result, but we're getting, you know, it's kind of a short series with the split coast, the East and the West. It's kind of short. You got to make it happen, and I kind of started needed to go the other way starting this weekend, and luckily was able to make up some points. I was 18 down coming in here, and I think I'm 9 or 8 or something, like 7 points down now. So you know, we still have a long way to go. A lot can happen. You know, we still have 7 points to make up, and I'm just stoked. Getting the podium last weekend in Toronto, getting a win here, I feel like the momentum's on our side, and I think we can capitalize on that going forward.
It looked like one end of the course was favored Joey, one end of the course favored you. You know, the gap would kind of shrink and grow there. Were you feeling that pressure, and were you watching, or could you hear him back there?
No, to be honest with you, I came in today and I was like, I put so much pressure on myself the first few races, and I almost said today, I was like, I actually was like, it's hard to explain to somebody that, I mean, you ride, you race. There's a difference from riding and racing and being locked in and being conscious while you're out there. And there was a time in that main event where I was actually going through the sand, and I was like conscious. I was feeling the pressure, and it was like, you know, I was starting to make some mistakes, and it's easy to give in at that point. And I thought to myself, what's the worst that can happen? Like, I'm going to wake up tomorrow, I'm going to drive back to my house. Like, I'm going to wake up Monday morning, I'm going to go to the track. Like, you almost put this fake consequence in your mind of like, you know, that pressure it's not really real. You know, it's just something you create for yourself. And I thought of that in the sand section going in the left-hand corner, the left-hand corner before the sand. And I was like, you know what, we got like 5 to go, let's do this thing. And to answer your question, Joey was hitting that 3-3 still. And I told him, I did it the first few laps, and I cased it one time, and I was like, oh, if you're going to keep doing that, go for it. Yeah, it was a little sketchy for me.
Anything else? Well, excellent, Adam. Congratulations. Look forward to more good things in Daytona. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
And that concludes our press conference with Adam Cianciarulo.